Welcome to Rise and Grind. I'm Amy Mulvane. I'm account executive at Arista Consulting Group. I have over 15 years of financial services experience, and today I have on the line virtually with me Toby Anderson, who is our financial advisor here at Arista Consulting Group, and he has over 20 years of financial services experience. So together, our goal of this virtual program is to help you stress less about money and to help lead you to financial security. So Toby, welcome this morning. I wanted us to get started with just talking about some practical ways that people can start thinking about money in a less stressful way.
Yeah, there's a lot of stressful situations going on out there right now. Before we do that, let me just take a moment to say thank you to all you teachers that are watching this. We know this has been a challenging time for you, as it has been for everybody. But doing virtual schooling is a challenge. I've got 3 teenagers in my house. Amy's got 4 in her house, so we can relate. I saw something the other day that said some of you parents are killing it and running a very tight ship. I, however, am running more of a pirate ship where there is some swearing, a little bit or a lot of drinking, and a strong potential for a mutiny here any day now. So thank you for what you do every day to help all of us that have kids. So as we think about financial wellness, I wanted to start just by giving you a few simple things. I doubt any of these things are new, but as we're spending so much time at home, it's a perfect time to take a step back, put some thought into your finances, and just tighten things up a little bit, right? I mean, make sure you still have that $1,000 in an emergency fund. You may have had to tap into it during this time, and that's completely understandable given the environment that we're currently in. You just want to do some things to help build that back up as soon as possible. While you're continuing to pay off debt, prioritize the order of how you're paying things off. Start with the smallest, move it onto the biggest, and keep that snowball rolling. And then the next two, kind of go hand in hand. One doesn't need to come before the other, but you want to have that 3 to 6 months saved in expenses if possible, and you want to continue to save for your retirement. Ultimate goal being somewhere in the 15% of your income for retirement. If you're not able to do that, that's fine. Do 3%, do 4%. But continue to build that retirement money. You'll never regret those decisions of it. Now might be a perfect time to increase a little bit. Take a look at your budget. Make sure you have a budget. And find some areas that you can cut during this time when you can think through some things. I know even earlier this week, I spent some time. Like I said, I got 3 kids, and I noticed there were several little dings coming to my iTunes account that they had signed up for that I wasn't even aware I was paying for. $10 here, $5 there. You can add up and find, some additional savings just by making sure that you understand where every dollar is going for, and cut those things that aren't necessary, and put that extra money toward retirement. $20 a month, believe it or not, over time makes a significant difference. Amy's going to touch on a couple of money saving things that she uses.
Yeah, that's so funny, Toby, that you say that, because I had the same experience with one of my children in our iTunes account. So I was able to save $9.99 a month by going through that, thanks to your advice. So that's $120 a year. Some other things that you can do are just download these simple apps that are made for the iPhone and the Android that help save you money when you're shopping. So we all have to buy groceries, especially during this time. The majority of our budget during the pandemic is in fact going to grocery stores. So there are apps for Walmart, Retail Me Not, and Geo Coupons that actually helps you save money when you check out. So I would encourage everyone to explore the different savings apps that they can find on their phone. Toby, when you say the word budget, a lot of people just really start to cringe. It's really hard to think about and can be overwhelming to think about listing everything on paper or in an Excel sheet that you're spending, and then dealing with that reality. What's some recommendations you have for budgeting?
Yeah, budgets aren't easy. But my first suggestion is don't overcomplicate it. Don't not do a budget just because it makes you stress out. You don't need an Excel spreadsheet with 500 different columns and rows to figure it out. Find a tool online that'll help you. We offer a free one right there you see called eMoney. You can go to Dave Ramsey's website and find his simple budget. Start simple. You do what works for you and your family. but you just got to know where every dollar's targeted. Pull up your checking account, go see where all your money's going. You'll find out quickly, what you're spending more on than you should, and where, when you get to that end of the month and go, where'd all my money go? Well, you need to know that. So use a tool. eMoney is a great source that we offer for free. I use eMoney with all my financial planning clients for financial plans and cash flows. But it's got a great budgeting tool in there as well. It's also a tool that'll help you sync all your different accounts into one place. It'll pull your checking account, pull your retirement accounts, pull your credit card, accounts. So it gives you a one place to go. It's not the only one out there, but there's other ones. Mint.com's a one on there that's that some people like, but we use eMoney. We offer it free to all of our clients, which everyone listening to this counts as one of our clients. So that, if you're interested in that, just send that email address right there, help@aristacg.com. We'll get you set up. And you're more than welcome to call me or Amy or anyone at Arista. And I spend a lot of time sitting down with people, helping them put their budget together. So if you just don't know how to do it, I am more than happy to spend 30 minutes on the phone with you, and get you going in the right direction.
I love that, Toby. Tell your money where to go. Don't let it tell you where to go, right?
There you go.
So now that we've talked about budgeting and we've talked about ways that we can find an extra $10 a month, $20 a month in our budget, what's the recommendation that you have for people as far as saving more for retirement?
Yeah, so I'm going to address this for two people. First, those of you that are in your 20s, 30s, 40s, and I said it earlier, the most important thing you can do is increase that percentage. That you're trying to cover that red you see there in the graph. You're going to have your pension, your TRS. You're going to hopefully have some Social Security as well. But you're going to want to live on a little bit more than that in retirement, or at least you would love to be able to, I'm sure. So increasing that 403B contribution is the best way to do that. I joke sometimes, I've never sat down with a client at retirement who's complaining because they've saved too much money. Right? I mean, that's the position you want to be in, where you've got that extra money to play with. And that's what that 403B is going to provide you. So, like we said earlier, small amounts over time make significant differences. So do everything you can to increase it 1%, right? Go from 3 to 4, go from 5 to 6, whatever it is. Try to increase that. You won't regret it. And then for those of you that are in your 50s and 60s, Amy said earlier, it's never too late. But you're in a little different situation now. Maybe retirement's now suddenly on the horizon. You're, within 5 years or 10 years of retirement. My biggest encouragement to you is to make sure you have a plan. Don't go blindly into retirement hoping everything's going to work out. Sit down with somebody that's going to help you pull all the different pieces of your retirement together, your TRS, your Social Security, your 403B, your spouse's 401k if you have that. I spent a lot of my time doing that, just helping people put the plan together. You've got an idea in your mind of what retirement looks like, right? Share that with somebody, and then help. Let someone advise you on how to make that happen. So you're not blindly going. And when a global pandemic comes out like it is, it completely derails everything you had hoped would happen. So I do free consultations with people, just helping them start the process of putting that plan together. And then, clients that we have, we review that with them multiple times during a year, just to make sure they're on track and can make, adjustments as things, as surprises come up, like global pandemics.
That's right. I think, one thing that we see, the biggest misconception within the school system can be that, TRS or PSERS is going to be enough, or Social Security, if you're paying into Social Security along with your pension, is going to be enough. But the facts are that the life expectancy is growing. People are living longer, and there is this red area that you've got to make up for, whether it's by cutting your lifestyle or by saving more. So utilizing your supplemental retirement account is a great way to save a little bit over time. That's really going to help cover this red area.
Absolutely.
The best way to contact us if you would like to receive some financial help is either by calling Toby's cell phone or mine. You can email either one of us at these email addresses provided. And the biggest message that we want to get out is that there can be financial security for everybody. You don't have to have a certain amount of money or a certain amount of experience to be able to get the help you need. Even if you need help with the basic budget, as Toby said, and just help starting out on a path of learning how to save, please reach out to us. We would love to help you.
Thanks, everybody. Stay safe.
Thank you.